What's up? What's up, Digidestins? This is Kyle D, better known as RideMyAvatar, and today we are none other than going over a market watch. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't been subscribing to the channel, why not? Because I give a lot of good information and hopefully it is valued information to the community. So without further ado, let's get into the video and talk about it. So first off, we have Digimon Animal Coliseum EX05 already up to $20 a pop. This is no surprise when this becomes one of the better decks of the format, and it continues to show that time after time. Digimon at least presents a lot more threats than it does show its weaknesses. And to be honest with you, a Digimon being able to swing for 2 checks at 13,000 DP is always scarier than nothing, right? So just keep this in mind. Levi is always scary. Europe side, looking into the 30 to 32 euro range, you guys are getting hurt. Being almost $10 more than us, if not even more, is really scary, to be honest. Then you have Digimon alts from Classic Collection EX01. You guys remember this card being expensive? I did. I remember this thing being $15 a pop. How has the mighty fallen? This has a $5 Classic Collection card. Wow. To be honest with you, it's kind of cool to see a card like this that is from a older set finally come down from that hype price. I was never going to pick it up at that big price, but it's kind of cool to see them down to 5s. Europe side 5 to 7 euros. See, they were kind of in that ballpark for the longest time, but you know, it's kind of cool. Digimon Infernal Extension EX06 climbing up, guys. The deck's actually really nutty good, and we'll have to see if it long-term holds a very strong powerhouse. I might want to test that out at locals this week and see how it goes, just to see if maybe Digimon might be the way that I could actually have a lot of fun as a rogue strategy, but also a very strong strategy. Excuse me. It swapped them. How rude. Okay, Digimon Europe side though, 2 euros to 3 euros, crazy. Then we have Digimon alternate art from External Extension EX06, $20 and climbing down. It's pretty good, actually. I really like Digimon. Digimon's fun, and it's good to see him coming down little by little. I might start trying to pick up my copies now, just to make sure I have my max rarity playset, because Digimon is one of the few decks I actually max rarity. Europe side 15 to 16 euros. X antibody from BT09, taking a look at it, $3 and climbing. So people that can't afford protoforms are using this as their substitute protoform. It doesn't help skip the climb and everything like that, but it allows you to interact in a way that you want to, and it's good. I mean, X antibody protoform is just another X antibody at the end of the day. It doesn't fall off if you don't have the right evolution, but at least it's a valid target when you need it, right? Europe side 2 euros to 3 euros. Mervamon Premium Heroine set, Dimensional Phase. We're at going down to, we have one listing at 9s, but it's really 18s to 20s. Not many listings. It's kind of cool to have this. I really like the card art. Then we do have Digimon from Release Booster up to $6 and climbing on buyout, by the way, guys. If you have this, start listing them. You'll probably make some decent money because people are willing to pay $4 to $4 range. So if you slap these at 4s, probably see them move. Your side 3 cents to 4 cents, 44 cents. Guys, take these off the market here on the Europe side and see if you place them on the Facebook marketplaces and see people might need to pick up some of your gazes. Digimon Sigs. Holy cow, the king of the Sig that was like $300. Not anymore, chief. $122 on market. Crazy. If you paid anything over market, I feel bad for you. This card seemed to be more commonplace than anything. Sangumon alts are at $10 a pop. This is another card you probably should get in your pocket just because of the ability of add 1 Aqua or Sea Animal trait and 1 card with Liberator trade among them to your hand, return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Sengomon deck's gonna get more support. All these Liberator decks are gonna get more support and more support, and get better over time. That means any alts like this definitely go up. Rena, Dimensional Phase BT11, $31. Good to see her coming back down after all that hype. I mean, for the longest time, she's been expensive, but nobody's really picking her up right now, which means she'll probably come down more. But, oh my god, from being like a 45 back up to the 45 range, back down to 31, she is one of the most crazy secrets when it comes to up-down playing the left-right game. Europe side, 32 to 40 euros. Ancient Greymon alts, Great Legends, BT04, $50. If you have this, people are willing to pay closer to 45 range. Maybe it's a good time just to list these, make your money at this point. It's crazy to me, right? Europe side, 25 to 28 euros. Mervamon Dimensional Phase BT11, $13 and climbing. This was bought out just not too long ago, actually. It's recovering a little. $100? Get out of here. You guys are ridiculous sometimes, but 13s? Wow. Just the day, just to see her at this price, especially when she's now got 2 alts. Europe side, 5 to 7 euros. Metal Kabuterimon is on buyout watch as well. Someone came along and said, you know, I'm going to buy this out. I don't understand why, but it did. Ancient Greymon alt, Secret Crisis, BT17, $20, 23s, $30 range here. Wow. Kind of crazy to me. Europe side, 14 to 17 euros. Flame Dramon Update Pack 2024 Digimon Promotional Pack, $37. Wow. Europe side, 27 to 30 euros. Gallimon Crimson Mode Digital Hazard EXO2. This one you should probably put on your radar. This is $7. You know what happens when new support comes out. I think this is more collective and this is probably a long shot, but there might be some crazy shenanigans when we get Gallimon X, the final secret, which is probably something we're going to want to see. So the Crimson modes might actually see some movement. This one, I don't think as much, but people have done crazier things. Europe side, 8 euros to 9 euros. Gallimon Crimson mode Ace up to $11 and climbing. This is just copium hype for the Gallimon, but it's good to know that this card is climbing. I can't wait. I have an extra play set and I will flip it at, you know, $12 a pop is not bad. Europe side, 7 to 10 euros. Kazuamon alternative being EXO4 up to $15 a pop. Crazy, guys. Crazy. Europe side, 10 to 17 euros. Then we have Ancient Garurumon Secret Crisis BT17. We're at $9 a pop and showing some sort of movement, but the deck has petered off a little bit. People are getting off of it. Even though it's a great aggro strat, it's not as king of the ring as it used to be. Europe side, 7 to 8 euros. Millenniumon alts are at 17s going down. People are picking them up occasionally, but they're not picking up as fast as like everything else. But it's crazy to me to see Millenniumon at this. Seedramon promo is at $25.40. If you guys are building the aquatic deck, this card is going to get expensive pretty quickly. I expect this to be in a tournament pack. I mean, of that regional participation pack sooner than later. Europe side, 20 to 24 euros. Greymon Secret BT17, $17 and going down. Not surprised. I expect this to come down more. Just, I mean, you're going to want this, especially once Greymon gets its more support for its Omni counterpart and those starter decks do something. This might explode in price. Just keep this on your radar. Europe side, 14 to 16 euros. Vortex Resonance Alternate Art Digimon Liberator EXO7, $16.22 is for moderately played. Been selling the 24 range, which is kind of acceptable. I mean, if you got them, you got them, right? Europe side, 18 to 20 euros. Zed Millenniumon Release Special Booster 2.0, $2.85. Crazy to me. This is dirt cheap secrets, by the way. A lot of them are. So this might be a good time to snag them at $3 and just have them. I think this is a good investment. Europe side, Emperor Greymon release special booster 2.0, $2.45 going down. Lucemon X at $2.46. It's a good thing when you finally feel like your sets are cheap, because players have been hurting their wallet long term. Sellers have been making killing bank, and it's good to see that players can now finally just rest their wallet a little bit. Zafaiga's at basically $11 a pop. And if Zafaiga Ace comes in, we'll probably see the Zafaiga come out. Europe side, €5 to €6. Shoto Digimon Liberty ZX07 is at like $6 and climbing. Europe side is $1 to €2. Wow. Look at the big difference here, guys. That's kind of crazy to me. $5 to $1. Wow. And going up. No surprise. And people called me a mad lad when I said I would buy these at 5s. Look at me now. I paid basically what market is, and then basically I'm going to pick up more later. Well, flip the rest I have. Europe side, €1 to €2. Then we do have Kumamon release booster at $3.25 and climbing. Is people making Emperor work? Lucemon Chaos Mode Inferno Session EX06, $50. Yeah, guys, this is a card you just flip, because there's no way this card stays this high this long. Europe side, 22 to €24. Queen Beemon is at $5 a pop, going down. Crazy. Lord Nightmon X is at $5.50. Well, $7.18. Not a mono play, we don't care, but crazy. Duskmon release special booster 2.0, $6.50 on a mono play, but $7.41. Being the two classified best cards of the set, no surprise when the super rares are this expensive for them, but it's just so easy to get these cards because of the lucky path. The increase of super rares per box really does change things around. But all in all, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the Market Watch. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.